Hey guys, so a video ago or so, I was actually in the video before I should say, I did a package opening on the new JXMOX USB-C, USB-C to 3.5 millimeter jack adapter, if you will. And basically this is something that I do recommend people getting because it definitely lives up to the hype. It definitely lives up to the hype. Now, I know a lot of people will look at all the information that Amazon or other places that are selling it will put out by saying, "Oh, it's for this product and that product. No, that it'll work with this, it'll work with that." And if you have something a little older, you're thinking to yourself, "Well, I can't get it if it's only for those items." That would be, that would be where you're wrong, because it does work even on your device that might be older that has a USB-C adapter to it. Or not adapter, but outlet to it. It does exactly what it says. It definitely lives up to it. It has basically a chip in here that makes everything worthwhile and everything. And it's very small, very doable. It's got it's got that braided wiring right there, very tough and everything. And basically, it does work. It does exactly what I think cyber acoustics, should eventually do when it comes to their headphones in the future, when it comes to releasing them, making new ones, improvements, updates, if you will. And that is to ensure that when people buy them, that you let those people know that this is what it's going to work on and this is not what it's going to work on. Give them the the pluses of what's what it's compatible with, and the negatives of what it's not compatible with. This, on the other hand, is compatible no matter what. And what's crazy is, of course, I tried out my headphones that I've been using for a while. These are ones I will usually travel with and everything on the bus or on a plane with, because of course they're portable and easy to store and all that. And I tried them out and they work perfectly. They work absolutely perfectly. The sound is great. In fact, it sounds a lot more crisper and everything than before, because again, the chip in there is a hi-fi D something chip, if you will, that they put in there, and it actually works very, very well when it comes to what it's supposed to give you. In fact, let me look online, or let me look on YouTube, because I was watching a video to learn more about it. Hold on for a sec while I bring this up, and I'll try to find the information. Try to find the information here.
And let me
Hold on. Here it is.
advance.
It says it has a built-in DAC chip, hi-fi, which is equal to basically saying hi-fi sound quality. Hi-fi sound quality. It's got nylon braided wire and multiple shielding. It's got multiple shielding, built-in built-in DAC chip, for hi-fi sound quality, multiple shielding in the wiring, and basically it's got a neon braided wire. So basically everything that you probably see with, let's say, the new HDMI cables, like for 4K, 8K and stuff like that, the ones they say you need to have because you get a quicker result, better sounding quality and all that, and they show you all the text and everything that's involved, and even the interior of what's built inside. That's basically what this is. This basically has all the modern technology you need. Basically, it's got the DAC chip built in there. It's got multiple shielding and everything. If you will, right there. Which basically, let me read that right now. Hold on. It says it says enameled copper wire core. Enameled copper wire core, and it's got nylon braided wire, which is stronger and more durable. So yeah, basically they made sure that JXMOX made sure that when they made this, they put it to the quality standards of what, like I said, what you could probably find in a HDMI cable for like 8K, 4K television, for more modern devices of today. That's what they did here. And what's interesting is, like I said, when you plug it in, the quality sounds a lot better. It's like when you plug in your headphone jack normally, when you just put it into the headphone mic jack, if you will, the normal one, in your phone, or your iPhone or wherever you listen to music at, your iPad, your Galaxy tablet and all that. When you basically plug it in that case, when you just plug it in like that, yeah, you get good sound and everything, but that all it takes is one major, or not one major, but one incident to where that sound could get a little damaged and all that, because what you're doing is you're inserting this here multiple times, not just into one outlet, but to maybe multiple outlets to listen to sound. This here eliminates that, because all you're doing is plugging it into this. You're plugging it into this here. Let me see if you can. You're plugging it into that, and all you do then is go to your USB port, USB-C port on your phone or your tablet or your iPad or whatever, or iAir, whatever, and you just plug this in to that to that USB-C port, and you're good to go. You get all the sound and everything, but a lot louder and crisper than before. And I noticed that right away. And to make sure it was working, one headset that kind of gave me a little trouble with the with my phone and everything, because of course I got a covering on it, and of course this doesn't go straight up into the covering as well as it should. What this allowed me to do is it allowed me to basically plug that in like that, put this into the USB port, and I was able to listen to music without an issue. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool to see. And I know people are going to say, man, you say pretty cool a lot in your videos, don't you? Yeah, it's just an easy thing to kind of come up with when you're doing videos and reviews and all that, on the cusp, without bullet points and just being yourself. But yeah, it actually works, because again, I have a phone case covering on my phone, so something like this is not going to work. It's going to be loose. But you have something like this to kind of stand in, and you're good to go. Same thing if I use, let's say I'm doing audio and everything, right? This here will not work with with my case. I got to take my case off to make it work. But once I add this, we're good to go. We're good to go. No problems, no questions asked. So if I'm going to record audio with this is one way to do it. So yeah, it actually works. So yeah, in conclusion, it's definitely worth getting. It's affordable. I got this one for about $7.99, so basically $8. You can get two of them for about, I think, $16, maybe $17 if you want. But it is worth the value. It is worth getting, because what it does in the long run is it basically eases you having any problems trying to, let's say, listen to music through these things. Maybe because your phone case covering, is obscuring, your outlet, or not letting you go all the way in with this. So this kind of solves that. This basically solves it, because all you have to do is plug this in to the USB-C port, and you're good to go. But overall, I do recommend this JXMOX USB-C to 3.5 millimeter adapter. It's definitely worth it, and it will definitely ease any issues you will have if you're listening to headphones or using mics that might have, let's say, this, as an outlet, if you will, to put in, and basically you can't do it because you have a phone case. This solves that issue. But anyway, though, guys, that's the review. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you got one of these and how it's worked for you. And I am